videos, but I also have a story time. Mm, let's do this. I don't know how this works, but I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know how it works, but I'm gonna figure it out because I see things, but we could figure it out. Let me do this. Um, the door is not closed. Hi. See, I told you I'm gonna figure it out. And mind you, I saw there's a person that actually said hi. Come see, I'm telling you. We gonna figure it out. Listen, if it means sitting here for literally um the next 5 hours, I'm gonna sit here and figure it out. As long as they told me how to, you know what, you have to be more on thingy on YouTube because I'm more on TikTok than on YouTube, so I'm gonna learn um how it works as well. I mean, yeah, today's more be like me just trying to figure it out, you know, and then I'm gonna engage with people on the next live, you know, where I'm actually gonna have things planned and things like that. Yeah, I was actually trying to like see on the T. Did you see her? I don't know, but with it being said, yeah, I'm gonna wait like 5 minutes before I even start communicating and things like that because I did share the live on thingy. I shared the live on TikTok as well. And they were like, yeah. So there was this lady that actually called me. I'm like, what? But either way, I'm gonna focus on more thingy on YouTube than TikTok because they want me on YouTube. I'm gonna wait for like three. I'm gonna wait for like 3 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna, you know, start communicating and kind of like, hi everybody. Ooh, come winner. I told you. These tacos only hi baby. And then I'm good. How are you guys doing? Told you I'm gonna figure it out. Check on your phone. Wait. Are you taking me lightly? Hi. Okay, so either way, I'm not gonna wait for those TikTok people to come here because they were like, go on YouTube. And since, well, I don't have much of a fan base on YouTube, it's very slow. And it's the first time I do a live on YouTube, so it's gonna be quite slow. So I'm also um gonna be kind of like introducing myself because I'm new on here and still kind of trying to figure it out, maneuvering to see how it works and everything. Just making a noise. To see how it works and stuff. So, like I said, I'm gonna give it a little bit of a few minutes, and it also has behind it because it might look like I am this very happy person and I have everything under control through pictures and videos, but things are just different. So that's I'm gonna go more into that. Thank you very much. They said I'm beautiful. Oh my god, I'm eating an apple. By the way, thank you. But either way, this life has a purpose because on TikTok I was mentioning how, so I was asked about my daughter who is 5 years old, and they asked me about her. And even if it's a touchy subject, sometimes you have to go through the uncomfortable to get to where you want to get to. So they asked me about my daughter. Like, it seems like they never see her in like school uniform or school, whatever, going to school. There's nothing about her attending school or anything like that. And I actually said, yeah, it's true. Because I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to portray this perfect life that I have when it's not perfect. So I did say, yeah, she is not in school. And people were like, why? So that's when I went in like into details on TikTok, and so many people were like, okay, you know what? Go on YouTube. Go on YouTube, create a channel on there, and then we are gonna follow you. We're gonna follow you from TikTok to YouTube. And hi. And going on there, we are gonna be able to like support you more. So I was like, okay, cool. I mean, creating stuff, videos and things like that has always been my thing. But I was more on TikTok than on YouTube. And people were like, nah, sweetheart, you are just doing it wrong. You are doing it all wrong. Instead of being all on TikTok like that, go on YouTube. I was like, don't ask me twice. I'm already on there. So I did have this channel created like 2 years ago, and I was not active on it. It was like a channel that I would post a shot that I created on TikTok onto here, and never really gave this channel the attention that it needed. And that's about to change. That's about to change. So yeah, there was a lady. So this is a story that actually got me to get here. So there was a lady. She lives close by, and she's known me for years. She's in her early 50s. So she said to me, um, because I remember when I started the channel thing, and it was such a big thing to me. I told her, I was like, yeah, you must subscribe, you must follow me on this and that and this. And she literally said yesterday, I'm the first person to subscribe to you. She said that to me. And I was like, yeah, I know that. And then she asked me what happened. It seems like you gave up. I am good, Tokozile. I am doing good. How are you doing? And hi to you. Hi, everybody. So, continuing with my story, she told me that since, well, you were so excited about becoming such a content creator, because we know that you've always been this creative person, especially when it comes to talking. Thank you. So what went wrong? Why did you stop? So I told her that, this is just the reality of everybody in this world. We are mostly supported by people that ain't family. And that's the sad part about it, but it's the truth as well. We are mostly supported by strangers than family, than relatives. So with her saying those words to me, it made me to think of what my relatives have said to me, like my cousins and my aunts. And they were like, you know, nah, you're wasting your time. Why would you want to do that? Even if it's a hobby, why would you want to do that? You know, criticizing everything, starting from the quality of your phone, from what you have and don't have, from what they think is best to be on YouTube. And for some reason, you, as their family member, as their relative, you're not good enough. So, one of those relatives is also on there, is also some sort of a content creator. Hi, Joe. Hello. How are you guys doing? So, the same person who told me not to do that because it's a waste of time, it's a waste of my mom's energy of raising me and trying to, make me this amazing lady. She's also a content creator, but a more boring one than me. Just saying. So that's what made me realize, like, you know what? I'm not gonna listen to what these relatives of mine have to say. Cause if a stranger can support me, who are you? Right? Like, who are you? If you, as a relative of mine, you are able to discourage me on something that you're doing as well, I'm just gonna not gonna listen to you. So the goal. Let's focus on the goal. You know, these people on TikTok, I'm gonna get upset. I'm gonna get upset with them. They told me, girl, go on YouTube right now. Cause I was live on TikTok, like in the morning. I was live on TikTok, and it's quite good going on there. It's going great on TikTok, and they were like, urge you, we urge you to go on YouTube, and I did. So one thing, man. The reason I'm going back and forth, and not going into the story is because I just started the live. So if I go into the story, this is one thing that I have to actually, figure out. Because if I go into a story and somebody just comes in now, are they going to stand where it comes from? Like what I was saying before. But do I just continue? Yes, definitely. You can ask me a question. Is the point of this whole life. I would like you to ask me a question. You know, you guys getting to know me on YouTube as well. And whatever that I'm comfortable with answering, I'm going to answer. So, yeah, I am waiting. Okay. So, I am from Africa, in a country. From a country, probably you've heard of this country before. I'm from South Africa, or you're from South Africa as well. So, yeah, I'm from South Africa. So, a lot of people kind of think that I'm from Kenya. Like, there's so many people who are like, you're from Kenya. I'm like, no, I'm not from Kenya. I'm from South Africa. So, yeah, with that being said, I'm waiting for people to come ask me question. I like that. I like being interrogated. Is that a good thing? No, I don't think so. But I'm just waiting for people to come in, people to ask me questions. Because Yep, I'm here for that. Because you know what they told me? They told me that even if because it's my first live, it's not gonna be recommended to many people since well it's my first live, and I must just stay on the live for like at least 30 minutes before I end the live, even if it means me not saying anything and just being there. By the way, I'm making Cocoa Pops. So my daughter is a fan of Cocoa Pops. Um, oh, let's see. Okay. Had a You have an ex-girlfriend from South Africa. Oh shoot, a catfish. Yeah, most definitely hardworking people from here. Yeah, man. See, I love that. I love that. But I'm sorry for the catfishing part. Like, that's not nice. Um, oh shit. I don't even know what to say to those kind of situations. Like, I was catfished. It's like, I think we were all catfished in one point. Hmm. Because I kind of feel like it's also being catfished when somebody looks totally different from their pictures. No, man, I was one dude that I met. So we started conversating on thingy on the Instagram, and then we met at the mall like the years back, and then he was totally different. It does happen. Like I was just explaining my story. The guy was all in what he looked so different on the pictures to how he looked like in real life, and I felt comfortable. At least he showed up, but he was totally different. I was like, my God, you are way darker than I thought. What happened? Did you play in the sun or what? But either way, oh, that's great. I love that. I don't mind my guy being darker than whatever, darker than the darkest something, as long as you're exactly how you look like when it comes to pictures. So, like I said, I bought these for my daughter, and then she hated them. But then we can't waste, so I have to eat them. I've got no choice. She doesn't like these ones. She likes the, where are they? I'm not gonna stand up right now. Nope. But either way, let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Now I made sure when I met that person, I don't just meet anybody that, I just met on the internet alone. No. At that time I was with my brother. And I said to him, you're gonna come with me and you're gonna wait. Yeah, so my brother was there. I felt very safe. It was in a public place, so. Oh my goodness. Alex 16? I'm gonna take that as a compliment. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. No, sweetheart. No, my love. I am not 16. No. I am not in my 60s. I'm not. So here's the thing. This is what I'm gonna do. I am gonna let this live go on for like 30 minutes, right? Yeah, I'm gonna let it go on for like 30 more minutes. No, not 30 more minutes. For 30 minutes. Right now it's 20 minutes. So like for 10 more minutes. And then after that, I'm gonna come back, I think, later on. Because that's what I was told. They're like, okay, since well it's your first live, you have to do it like this. Go on for like 30 minutes or more, and then twice in a day for the first time. Twice in a day. So I'm gonna listen to what they told me. And if it does not work, because right now it's more of you YouTube algorithm is trying to figure me out. It's like, who's this? Oh, okay. What's she talking about? All right. So YouTube is still trying to figure me out. So it's figuring me out, and then I'm gonna dip, leave, and then come back later on for another 30 minutes or so. So for those who want to see this face and person who kind of talks a bit too much, do keep looking. I don't know. I think on YouTube you have to subscribe to know when I'm live or something like that. Yeah. But either way, definitely keep an eye for me. I'm gonna be annoying you guys on YouTube from now on. Since well, I've been asked. I was like, go on YouTube. Stop us on TikTok alone. Go on YouTube and annoy those ones who love YouTube as well. So I'm gonna be here. Watch out. Watch out. I said, watch out. Let me eat my cocoa. My cocoa, no, this one is Cocoa Hops. I'm used to Cocoa Pops, not hops. This is a hop, not pop, but it's chocolate flavored and it's high in vitamins and it's gluten free. Still unhealthy. Okay. So okay. I won't take that. Yeah, I agree. They taste terrible. So this was like, oh, new. Try me. Right? So yeah, this is Hong Kong Fong Kong. Hong Kong Fong Kong. I won't get mad at that. I won't get mad. These ones is the one like I bought for my daughter and she was like, terrible. I don't want them. Disgusting. So these ones, I guess these are the original ones because no. Yeah, she likes these ones more. I don't know. Yeah, it's like Kellogg's Wara Wara. So me trying to save on money, I got her these and then she was like, so I have to eat them. And I'm going to eat them because they're terrible, but eat them. I'm going to eat them. I'm glad. Oh, I'm so glad that at least I got you smiling. That's my plan either way. And I like you. I like you a lot. Who? I keep on talking to somebody there. It's actually my cousin who does not want to show her face. But it's fine. It's fine. I don't need her, right? As long as I got me your name long as hell. Alliteration hidden behind lace. Okay, lace. As long as I got my lace here who's keeping me, accompanied. Oh, I'm hesitating to eat these. Yeah, they say hi to you, girl. Hi. She's waving back. Okay, lace. Lace. Lace? But the pronunciation could be killing me, so it's lace, right? Lace. So, like I say, oh, this Cocoa Pops from Hong Kong. Yeah. 5 minutes. Sorry. 5 minutes. And then I'm out of here. And then I'm going to come back again later on. And I hope YouTube by then takes this video and my life and put it out there, because I did what I was told to do when I'm doing my first live. What do you mean, a supermodel? What do you mean? Oh, I wish. A supermodel? Okay. So, honestly, I don't know how people do muck what I don't know how they do it, because when I eat, I can't chew and speak at the same time. Okay, so what do I do? I'm in uni. I hope you know what uni stands for, because I'm not going to tell you what it stands for. I'm in uni, and at the same time, I work part-time, sweetheart. I work part-time and it's not enough. It does not meet my needs. I don't know why there's cartoons behind me. Hey, jeez, move. Don't they know there's things called copyright? Playing some cartoons, wada behind me. Oh, by the way, where's my baby? Okay, never mind. Either way, oh, thank you very much. It's very nice to hear that. I'm gonna be more on YouTube than TikTok now, since I found myself Lace. And I hope Lace comes back, because if Lace doesn't, first of all, Lace, where are you from? Because I know that I want you back, but I don't know where you from. Where are you from? I think I chew way too long. You know what I'm chewing? And I'm like, finish, finish, so you can see something. Oh, jeez. I'm never doing a live and eating unless I'm with somebody. So when I chew, they speak. When they chew, I speak. Where you at? I thought you said it from. Oh, girl, I'm here. I was thinking you saying here, South Africa. I'm like, okay. Listen, you can keep yourself safe. All right, keep yourself safe. You are from the internet, and that's good enough. At least you're from somewhere. I like that. You know what? For the time remaining, I am not gonna eat those Cocoa Pops from Hong Kong. Like Lace said it, they're from Hong Kong. I'm not gonna eat those anymore because they take way too long for me to chew, and I can't. So every single person that comes into this life, you better. They say this is not follow, right? It's subscribe. You better subscribe, because I'm gonna be back later on with a banger. Wait, what? Yeah, with a banger. I don't know. Figure out what banger I come back with. I'm new on YouTube, so bear with me. Bear with your girl. Girl, I'ma do me. I'ma do me. That was unnecessary. You said what I did. I was like, I wanna do me. I'ma do me. But either way, like I said, the reason I came on this live was because I was asked by my TikTok followers to come onto here and then start doing lives on here, and then however they told me 30 minutes in 30 minutes twice a day, and then the algorithm is gonna recognize you or whatever, and then ta-da. And I love that. I love the fact that you're here to annoy me. Because listen, if you weren't here to annoy me, I would have been annoyed by myself, you know. And I'd rather be annoyed by somebody, in a nice way. You annoy me in a very nice way. I might be annoyed by somebody in a nice way, you know, than for me to annoy myself. Because I know if I annoy myself, it's just a different story. It's a total different story. Girl, monetize me. Tell YouTube to monetize me. Ayo. Is it? Yeah, it is monetized. Lace told me that. Girl, I might be new on YouTube, but Lace got me. Lace got me. Lace is teaching me some stuff. I'm gonna be monetized soon. I wish, in a way, I could take my followers on TikTok and just convert them on YouTube. Only if I knew how much you could benefit from YouTube than TikTok, I would have been on YouTube banging it out rather than TikTok. Like, please, please. See, when I was, yeah, never mind. I knew actually that you could benefit more on YouTube, but I just enjoyed TikTok, I guess. But now that life is becoming hard, you have to think twice. Do you want to be on a platform that you're just having fun, or you want to be on a platform that you could benefit? Uh-huh. Me, I want to benefit. Me, I want to benefit. I don't know how I could do that. I want to write up there. Don't come into my life and don't and not and not and not. Okay, see, when I start stuttering, that means I talk too much. Don't come in my life and not subscribe. Okay, that'd be rude. Me. Okay, I'm stirring up my Cocoa Puffs from Hong Kong, and they look mush. They look mush. Oh, thank you, Lacy Lace. That's why I say that, I'm gonna expect you to come on here. Because you have no choice but to always show up. Because you were there the first day, and I can't wait. I can't wait when we are great, when we are better, when things change. I'm gonna think of Lace. I'm gonna be like, Lace motivated me. Like, nah, seriously. There's always those little moments or people that motivate you in a way. You don't even expect them to be the reason you improve in something, but just because of their kindness, the little bit of their time, um, they motivate you. And I kind of feel like that's what happened with me, and Lace. Oh, and my Lacy. Um, you hate the internet? Why do you hate the internet? What made you hate the internet? Yeah, definitely. You will always have to offer your service to me. From today on, you have to. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Like, that means a lot. That means a lot, you know. And perhaps I might, when things are great, I might meet my lacy lace on the internet. I might come to your country, which is the internet, and say my thank you. Like, girl, you motivated me. You got me motivated. And I thank you for that. I thank you for that. You just came in right now and you're not subscribing, what you think you're doing? Because yeah, right? Yeah. So I don't know if I'm thinking, because I know on TikTok I can't show my daughter's face on lives. It's like it's not allowed. I don't know if it's allowed on TikTok to show a kid under 16's face on a live. So that's one thing that I have to figure out. Because she be standing there. I wanna come in. I wanna see. I want to talk. I'm like, child, what you go talk about? What you go talk about? I will never forget about Lace. Let me write it down somewhere. I'm not forgetting about Lace. Like Lacey, I'm like, oh, I have like a marker. And guess what, Lacey? We bonded on these. Yeah, the internet is, yeah. I totally agree. You know, I shouldn't do that. You know, because it's something that I've always been telling my cousins. Should I not? And my cousins were like, yeah, maybe you should if it's allowed. But you know, I'd rather not. I'd rather not. So, since me and Lace bond over my Fong Kong Cocoa Pops, I'ma write Lacey's name on it. And Lacey, believe you me, I'ma have this forever. Listen, you know those plaid thing that you get from I know, who would have thought? So is that, you see those things like you get from YouTube? They send you the plat or what when you reach what word. I'm gonna frame this right next to them. Be like this. This was the beginning of it all. So I'm gonna write down my lace here, cause I ain't forgetting my Lacey. This thing doesn't write nicely. What the hell? What the hell? My Lacey. My lace is right there. I'm gonna keep this for good. I'm gonna keep my Cocoa Pops what package for good, cause it brought me some amazing people. Listen, it was fun. Like literally, I had fun, you know, and I kind of feel like my first live was only fun because of one person that really, you know, engaged with me, and I like that. And even though I'm gonna be cutting it right now in a few, I'm definitely gonna come back later on, you know, because I think this is gonna be posted, right? Yeah, so this is gonna go on the channel, and then I'm gonna come back later on. I know my lacy's a guy. I know that. I know that 100%. Well, no, not 100%, but when you said I had an ex-girlfriend, that's I was like, oh, my dude. Either way, I'm gonna come back later on. Wait, see if this one wanted to um come in the camera. She would have wrote lace right here, Lacey, and I would have came back on my. Okay, no, I'm gonna bath before I come back then, so it wouldn't work. So I'm gonna come back later on with another one, And hopefully by then YouTube has done its magic. But no, I can't expect YouTube to put me out there with the first, um, live. So I'll come back. Same to you, Lacey. Hope you have an amazing day. And I hope to see you again later on, perhaps. Wink, wink. Um, Either way, thank you to everybody who popped in and popped out. Next time you're gonna pop in and you're gonna stay. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, true, true. I have to put in the hard work. I know YouTube is way different than TikTok. So it's gonna be more TikTok. So hope to see you guys next time. Thank you, Lacey. Thank you, everybody who came in and popped up and popped out, and those who kind of just, said, "Oh, we'll come back." Please do come back, because I'm gonna be here all the time. So yeah, thank you very much. Take care to you too, Lacey. Hope to see you next time. Love you, girl. We are done. Come. You don't want them to see you. What do I know? What do I know? I didn't stop it. You sure you don't want to?